The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
Moge Salmebit. Last time we spoke about wine. September is the best month for harvesting, and in Georgia, the birthplace of wine, this process, called Veli, is a real institution throughout the country. But did you know that among all those grapes varieties, there is almost no cultivable field of table grapes in Georgia? Mostly, the importations are still coming from the neighbor country, Armenia. Last year, Jacques Fleury, a French investor established in Georgia for more than 25 years and who we met previously together, has decided to change the agricultural landscape and started a huge project of table grapes plantation in Sartitshala, 30 minutes ride from the capital city, Tbilisi.
This is basically the transfer of the highest technology in the world in the production of table grapes. First, these are, here we have 4 new varieties. 2 of them are seedless, which are very demanded by certain markets. This is, for instance, a variety called Regal, white seedless. And the characteristic is the speed of production. These plants have been planted in April 2020, so 15 months ago. And you already have a very big production, so it's very fast in production. It's an investment per hectare, which is about 10 times more than anybody else is doing in the traditional, let's say, plantation of grapes in Georgia. We are talking of 35,000 euro per hectare investment. It's basically based on the best area of production of grapes in the world, which is a province of Italy called Puglia, the city of Bari. And we are basically resting on this technology, and I think we are bringing a revolution in this market in Georgia. The quality of the grapes is exceptional in the sense that it's not watery, it's very firm. Practically, you can cut like an apple in 4 pieces your grapes. There is no water. It's also very sweet, and I think the area here, due to the climate and the soil, we found out this is a very exceptional. We have only in Puglia in Italy we have this quality. If you buy the same variety from Sicilia, the quality would not be. And I think here we are reaching the level of quality which is top of the world in this type. And this is the first year. So after the second year or the third year, we will improve very much, maybe reduce the production to have bigger grapes. But this is already for the first year, it's a very promising realization for Georgia. It's extraordinary in a country which is producing so much grapes. You still have 2,000 tons per year of grapes imported from table grapes imported from Armenia or Azerbaijan. So we intend to replace these grapes, and we intend to this quality is much better than whatever Armenia is producing at the time. In Georgia, maybe some people are starting to introduce this variety. Also, it's a great revolution in the 21st century in the consumer market. Is seedless grapes. You don't have seeds. And it's also very firm. So it's a totally different grapes. But you have to test it to really understand what is the difference. This is the #1 variety in Europe. It's called Italia. It's a muscat variety. The perfume is fantastic, really. And we reach here a quality. And the color also, Italia is much better when it is yellow. You see a lot of Italia in Europe, which is green, not as good and more watery. Again, this is a very firm grape, and this is the king of the 20th century, the best, let's say, the best grape, table grape existing. And this was a variety created in Italy in around 1920, 1930, which conquered the whole European market. And what is very interesting, it's giving very, very good result here, similar to where it was initiated in the south of Italy. Yeah, well, I think for the first 2 years we will concentrate on the Georgian market, but as soon as we have more production that is necessitated by the Georgian market, we will export. We have a lot of possibility of exports, because these grapes in all of Russia and Eastern Europe are basically imported from Italy or Spain. So we can compete with similar quality, top quality.
We decided to work with Italian support, and from beginning we bring saplings from Italy. Company name was Vinia, and then we find our consultant Tonino, which is helping us. We have daily communications through internet, plus he's visiting us 4 or 5 times annually, and we hope that we can achieve good results. Project is Georgian because it is funded by Georgian government as well. Partly it is funded by European Union as well. And with local team, with local people, and with help of our European consultants and partners, we think that we can achieve that goal and have best quality grapes with good price and in time.
My work is advice every day because I have a farm, I have my work, main work is to advise farmers. When I came the first time, I don't believe that we realize this project, because 30 hectares are too much. I know we have experience, and to follow 30 hectares is very difficult. But now I am more confident. There is something to do better, but I saw that the workers are ready to understand and make a good work. Italy is very different because we have different soil. Our soil is calcareous soil. It's very interesting to grow vineyard.
This is also a very famous red grape. You will see that in most of the supermarkets and shops in the United States and Europe. It's called the red globe, very popular. It's a grape with seeds, but it's rather a very big size. This year, the size is quite okay, but I think next year, because this is the first year, but next year we will have even bigger grape. Yes, this is the key to the success of this plantation. Is first hail protection, so we don't have any damage in case of hail. We had hail this year, but absolutely no damage. You have an hail net, and there is a drip irrigation also, and drip fertigation. So this is the top of the technology of table grapes.
As you saw it, Georgia is in perpetual evolution, also in the agro-industrial sector, and this might come from foreign investors eager to improve the Georgian market on a daily basis. The goal of that kind of project is to reduce the importations for sure, but also to improve the Georgian business climate. Bon appétit!
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.